the tubes of you. Okay, there we go. All right. Yes. So I want to say this. I'm going to say this every single day because it's 100% true, okay? And I understand that this might piss off a few people, but I really don't give a shit, okay? I don't care because it's true. The sex workers had it right all along. They had it right the entire time, okay? And I'm going to tell you why, okay? Every woman watching this needs to understand one thing right now. Men do not hate SWs, okay? They envy the boundaries they set, okay? They hate some women, okay? They hate that some woman said, you don't get to access my time and my body or my energy unless you pay a price, okay? But they're still going to pay that, all right? They have been running the biggest scam in human history, convincing women who aren't SWs that it's virtuous to give everything away for free. That's all they've been doing, okay? They're going to tell her you're better than her. They're going to pitch y'all against each other and put you on a pedestal, ladies, by saying you're better. But what he really means is you are cheaper than her. That's all. That's all, okay? He's going to call you wife material and then turn around and expect sex, cooking, laundry, therapy, and 50-50 on the bills. Okay? All for what? For the price of a dusty ass cluster engagement ring. And I'm sorry, ladies, if y'all got one of those. Okay? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily Heartman. Please subscribe. They're going to get you some piece of garbage engagement ring. Okay? And a marriage certificate that barely even protects you anymore. All right? Men want, this is what they want. They want that SW. A cook, a maid, a therapist, a babysitter, a business partner, all rolled into one, and they want all of that for a discount. For a discount. Okay? And you'll think they're shaming SWs because they're loose or, they're not moral. Okay? They think that they're doing that. No, they're shaming them because they charge. Because they charge. Even though they will still go out there and patronize their services. But they're upset because they're paying. But they'll still pay it. But that's why they're mad. Okay? So ladies, please listen. Your energy, your beauty, your softness, your love, all of that is currency. That is money. Okay? You are the economy. And the men who mock SWs are just broke investors trying to talk you into undervaluing your stock. Okay? So let's talk about how you stop selling yourself for free. Please. Okay? Because that's, if you're already thinking that an SW is bad, what's worse is you're giving all the stuff that the SW is getting, but you're giving that for free. And actually, you're doing more work than the SW. But I want you to stop selling yourselves for free. And I want you to start understanding why the SWs had it right all along. Why they had it right all along. Okay? And exactly, being an SW doesn't take anything away from your worth. It sure as shit does not. It does not. Absolutely not. It never ever did. Okay? The only reason anybody talks trash about them is because they charge. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Being an S worker or an SW does not devalue you. Men out here talk about women who aren't SWs as if having a baby devalues you. A child. That thing that they try to make all the time because they're too scared to die. And they're too scared. They are too scared of their own mortality. And so they want to spread their seed everywhere. However, they will talk to you as if having a baby devalues you. They don't make any sense. Okay? They really don't make any sense at all. So why are we listening to their punk asses? Plus, they do not devalue. No, they don't. Who said that bullshit? Fucking stupid. And then this, who is this? Oh, some piece of garbage dude. Oh, he looks like a little crackhead. He looks like he done spent some time in jail. And he looks broke. Over here talking about pH balance off. Only reason that if the pH balance off, it was because of your dirty dick. It was because of your dirty dick. Okay? El Chupacabra. You better go take your Chupacabra ass on. Okay? Actually, hell, you're a whole mythological creature. You better go take yourself out into the void or something. Because what I'm talking about is real. And you punk asses, you punk ass men get mad at these ladies. Y'all get mad at these ladies. Because we're having these conversations. Because the jig is up. It's up. Okay? We're out here talking to each other. We're over here comparing notes. And we realize y'all punks are broke. You're broke and you're mad and you want all these things for free. And then we got magical, mythical characters somehow in the live talking shit, talking about pH. Talking about pH. How many women's pH did you ruin, Chupacabra? With your dirty ass. Listen, let's talk about the manipulation game, okay? Actually, real quick, let me talk about my top viewers. Mandy's number 1, Momo's number 2, Brax Life is number 3, Meek 89 is number 4. I'm sorry. And Cynthia is number 5. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Listen, the manipulation game, the good girl versus the bad girl divide. They want to sit there and act stupid. They want, okay. They want to sit there and act stupid. Men created this ridiculous ass false hierarchy between wife material and the SW. Wife material and the SW. Ladies, you've got, I want to know, actually, in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Actually, no. Don't put a 1 in the chat, okay? Because this stuff comes from religious and cultural and patriarchal programming, okay? Where women are taught that the wife, being wife material is way better than being an SW. Who was the one? Put it in the chat. Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Was it the church? Was it your family? Was it the patriarchy? Who taught you? Put it in the chat that being wife material was more noble, was better. I'm seeing both. I'm seeing society. I'm seeing the church, your dad, brother, and your mom, society, the church. The church. Woo! A lot of the church, the patriarchy, the Bible, my family. Yeah, your aunt, mom, and church. Ooh, Lord. Yes. Religion, society, all that shit. And guess what? It was a lie. It was a whole ass lie. It was a whole lie. Okay? No, I'm not glamorizing selling it. What I'm saying, though, is that the men out here are trying to get the women to give the labor, our services, away for free. Giving it away for free. And they try to make us believe that S workers, that SWs, are just wrong and gross and, just low class and all this stuff while they are patronizing their services. So they're still going out there and paying for sex and all that stuff. Okay? But they want you to clean their house, cook for them, raise their babies. No, S workers are not bottom feeders of class. How does that make any sense? You got the men out there patronizing them. There wouldn't be S workers if there weren't dudes paying for it. I can't stay. I'm going to ignore those comments right now. I'm going to ignore stuff like that right now. Because They're freaking sad. They don't like this conversation because they don't want women. That's not true. They have no choice. I'm not talking about trafficked women, y'all. And I need to make that very clear. I'm not talking about trafficked women. I'm talking about women that have choices. That women that have recognized the game, and they are making that money, okay? That have made a decision for themselves that this is what they're going to do, okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about trafficked persons. Not ever. That's a whole different thing. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Listen. Listen. Oh no, not this. Low quality women thinking their first string is crazy. Oh man, that's gotta be a bot. Look. Men created this false hierarchy because, oh, what's going on, experiences? They create this false hierarchy because SWs cost a lot of money. That's like dessert. That's like going to splurge. Okay? That's like, but they want to be able to have all that stuff at their leisure all the time. Okay? All the time for as cheap as possible. And the cheapness, okay, is that engagement ring, okay? The engagement ring and going half on bills. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. That's how they're getting you. And they try to make it sound like you're above the other women because you are pure and you married me and you're having my kids and you're folding my clothes and you're cooking my food. They have basically tricked you into being a maid and being a cook and being an S worker. They tricked you into doing that shit for free. Okay? Society has done that. Has tricked you into doing it for free. So let's talk about the discount mentality. Okay? Men want maximum benefits for minimum cost. That's really all it is. Okay? They want maximum benefits for minimum cost. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? When you actually look at it, when you break everything down and you look at it. I don't know. I want to see in the chat, how much do y'all think it would cost to have somebody clean your house all the time? Like, keep your house clean consistently, cook your food for you, raise your children, bear your children, and then raise them. So you got a surrogate and a nanny. Okay? And sleep with them all the time, whenever they want. Pretty much. It would cost a ridiculous amount of money to have all of those things done for them. Ridiculous amount of money to have all that done for them. But for the price of a cluster ring and you're paying half of the bill, so you're paying half the rent. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this right now. Ladies, if you're paying half the bills, if you're paying half the bills to like some dude you're married to, or even if you're not married, oh my God. Because there's women doing this shit and they're not even married. They don't even have protections. If you're paying half of the bills and you're cooking for him and cleaning for him and raising his kids, and sleeping with him and all that stuff, you're basically paying him to work. I don't know if y'all have heard me right now. If you are paying half the bills, but you're also cooking for him, cleaning for him, having sex with him, bearing his children, raising his children, you're his therapist, you're his secretary, you're his cheerleader, you are literally paying him to work. You're paying him. You are paying him to cook for him. You are paying him to sleep with you. You are paying him to clean for him. You are... Do y'all understand? Put a 1 in the chat if you're following me right now. If you are going half on bills with a man and you're sleeping with him, you are risking your life to have his kids, raising his kids, because that's a whole other thing. Okay? Having a baby and raising a baby, that's a surrogate and a nanny. You're cooking, cleaning, having sex with him. He's the one talking to you all the time. You're his therapist that you don't... Y'all understand what I'm saying? You are paying him to work. You are working for him, but instead of you getting anything in return, you are paying him. Okay? Yes, it's a humiliation ritual. Yup. Oh my God. And look at this bullshit. The Bible says, a man shall lead you all the days of a woman's life. Why? Why does that have to be a thing? That's so dumb. That's the kind of shit that's got women stuck. Right there. Okay? Yeah. The Bible says, ooh, oh, how cute. Yeah. And somehow, when it comes to the Bible, somehow, all that stuff just benefits men, right? Even though y'all, I'm not even going to get into it. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. But ladies, y'all have been bamboozled. Y'all have been manipulated to the highest degree on this. For real. Okay? Manipulated to the highest degree. And they always want to use the Bible, it's the patriarchy, the church, whatever, to get women, to get you to sell yourself for free. To get you to sell yourself for free. Please, ladies, don't do that. And I want to tell you, these guys could just go ahead and get a roommate when you think about it. They could get a roommate. If they want half the bills paid, they could go get one of their bros and live with him. Couldn't they? They could. But they don't want that. They could get a roommate and get their money up. But they don't want that. They want to get everything. They want to get all the resources they can from one place. They'll string a woman along. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. They'll string a woman along and call her queen. You're my queen and you're my partner and I love you so much. They're going to do all that stuff just to keep you working for them. For free. For free. They're going to say all those things just to keep you paying half the bills. And doing most of the labor in the house. For free. You're paying them. These men, though, shame the SWs. Because they know that they can't bargain with them. You're not going to go to an SW and say, look, okay, I know your price says that that I need to pay you $300 an hour. I get that. But how about this? Let me see. Can I just pay like $100 an hour? For the same stuff. You can't do that with an SW. They got their prices. Okay? They got their prices. And that's what they're going to charge. And look at this. Oh no. And I got a lady in here talking about it's called finding a partner. It's called finding a partner and compromising and figuring out what works. Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick. And you to treat if you're thinking like that. Because a man is going to take all that bullshit that you just spewed out, call it partnership, but what you're actually doing is paying him to work. Like you are paying him to work. That is a lie. That's the bullshit that they're feeding you. Okay? Look at this. Not the chat full of hoes. Look. I'm sorry. You know what? Whatever your name was. Hefferny. Listen. If the hoe is smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? The hoe is smarter than you. For real. She is. Okay? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. She's smarter than you. Don't be mad because she's smarter than you. Don't try to call her names because she's smarter than you. Don't try to say that she's beneath you because she knows what she's worth and she's not going to do more than her job description. Okay? Society has taught us to do way more than one job. Y'all, if we were out there in the workforce, when you're working a job and you go get a promotion, okay, they typically have to promote you. They typically have to give you more money on your job when they give you more responsibilities. Am I right or am I wrong? If you're working a job and they suddenly want you to do more stuff, don't they typically give you a raise? Or am I incorrect in my thinking? I know I'm not wrong, okay? You get a raise. You get more money when you get more responsibilities. It works like that everywhere, except in a relationship with a man. You get in that relationship with him, they want you to do stuff that wives should do when you're a girlfriend, because they don't want to make the commitment for that. They just want you to do shit. Then you get married to the dude, and y'all, women put more into the household than the men, even when it's supposed to be a 50-50 thing. Women put most of their money into the household. Men don't. They'll do their little 50-50 on the bills and then play with the rest of their money. What are y'all doing? Okay? What are y'all doing? And then on top of it, because they don't value anything that they don't have to work for, they're gonna treat you like shit. You're gonna get cheated on. You're gonna get cheated on. You're gonna get disrespected because you're already disrespecting yourself. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if this is about to piss, because I know this is gonna piss you off, and I'm sorry. Okay? But y'all gotta understand, when you are going 50-50 with a man, when you are doing all that labor for nothing extra, you are literally disrespecting yourself. And he knows that. He knows that. So if you're already disrespecting yourself in his eyes, which a lot of women don't understand, you're disrespecting yourself in his eyes. He's not going to respect you. He is not going to respect that you're paying half the bills, keeping the family afloat. He is not going to respect you for cleaning and cooking and all that stuff that you're doing that are your wifely duties, even though the patriarchy, and he even feels like those are your duties. Respect it. Because if it were him, he wouldn't go for it. Because men don't go for it. Hell, y'all have seen the videos. You've seen the videos of men, of women complaining about their husbands or their boyfriends because she asked him to do the dishes. He went and did the dishes, but now he's trying to get her to sleep with him, like as payment. Well, I cleaned the kitchen, so let's go take our clothes off. Because he feels like he's owed some payment for doing the thing that he doesn't normally do in the house. Because she normally does the dishes. Well, I helped out, so let me get some head. You see how that works? Okay? So they do that all the time. But somehow women aren't supposed to be thinking the same way. Bullshit. Bullshit. Ladies, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Okay? For real. So that's why they want to shame the SWs. They want to shame the SWs because they can't bargain with them at all. She's got her price list. She's got a price list, and it's unwavering. She's not going to give herself away at the discount. Either you got the money or you don't. If you don't have it, then I'm gone. That's all there is to it. There's no going back and forth for an hour. There's no going back and forth for 6 months trying to see if he's going to put a ring on it. She's going to, either you got it or you don't. And if you don't, I'm out. Okay? That's all it is. Thank y'all so much for achieving the live goal. Thank you so much, Isha, Freedom, Dree, Experiences, Mandy, Momo, Sabrina, Carolina Queen, Sumher, let's see, it's Vion, I'm sorry, Palm, Anime, Miss Sirius, Janie, 38 Special, Cindy, your bestie, let's see, Realty, I'm sorry, User 739, Triple Heart, Mom Kim, Bell Pepper, Emmy Sue, Natalie, Tree and Bean, and Soul. Thank y'all so much for completing the live goal. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open up this panel for discussion. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take everybody because I understand that there might be some people that disagree. There might be some people that disagree, but keep it cute. Okay, keep it cute. Okay? It's not my fault. First of all, it's not my fault if you've never thought of this before and it's got your ass itching a little bit because you realize that you've been taken advantage of. You've been taken for a ride. So don't take it out on me. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right? But yeah, if you got something, come on up. Come on up. Because for real, I want women to stop doing this shit. Stop giving yourself away for free. Okay? And stop letting these men get away with putting you on a pedestal for giving yourself away for free. Okay? Like, please stop. Uh-oh. All right. Hey, Isha.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I just came up here to say a little one-liner, and then I'm going to jump down. But while you're out here giving it up to him for free, he's taking that money and he's paying somebody else for it.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what they do. They go and pay with their savings, what they saved. They're going to go out there and play with. What's going on, Breakfast?
I don't know how to do this. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for inviting me up. I just stumbled on your page today, and I really approve your message. And in my 40 plus years, oh shit, I'm older than I care to say. I agree with you full-heartedly. I've raised my kids. I'm an empty nester now, and you're right. We need to stop giving away for it. I'm divorced, and my ex-husband, is going to marry somebody 6 months younger than our oldest, our son. Yes, oh, he's taking her to Mexico next week, and he's gonna pop the question.
Oh. Yeah. That is gross.
I appreciate your message, and I'm just here to learn. But thank you for having me out. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your experience. Good Lord. I'm glad you offloaded that weirdo, though. Because that is weird.
Right?
Uh-huh. Sick. All right, what's going on? Okay. Let's see. Yes, go ahead, please. How do you say your name?
Thana.
How's it going, Thana?
Yeah, good. I don't really have a specific point, but I found your live yesterday, and I was just gonna say it's amazing. I love how we have like a space for us ladies to just talk about all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Oh, no, don't apologize. DZD.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. I echo breakfast.
Well, I want to echo everyone.
Hello.
It's fabulous.
Oh,
You are fabulous. I love it.
thank you.
But I echo breakfast. I am 61. I have 2 grown daughters, 29 and 27. I have raised them to be fierce, independent women who do not center men in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that you're saying is 100% true. And I think that women who have a difficult time understanding, grasping what you're saying, and really analyzing what you're saying, it's because they continue to think within the measures of patriarchy. You know, when you talk about SE workers
Mm-hmm.
and what you're saying, they're thinking about them in terms of the areas where they lack autonomy, in terms of the areas where they are in danger, in terms of areas where men have co-opted that entire industry to continue to brutalize and utilize and gain their own sense of independence and power from women and from women's bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But in a mindset where a woman is in control of her authenticity, her power, and her autonomy, and she makes the decisions about how she wants to use her body, her time, her energy, and be compensated for it. What you're saying is 100% true. And the entire institution of marriage goes completely against that. And we marry, you know, the majority of the times, I got married for love. I was very much in love. My husband was very much in love with me. I call him my husband because we were able to separate, co-parent, be very respectful in our lives of each other. But that man married twice after he divorced me. He's been married 3 times, multiple relationships, and he has spent his life basically searching and hunting for what he had and gave up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a decision for him to live with. That's fine. But my point is that he seemed to think that what he had that was good was too much to put into. And that happens often when women marry for love.
Mm-hmm.
Years later, they've raised the kids, they've done the household, they've taken care of the man's family. I took care of my husband's family. And then one day he wakes up and he wants something new. And what you've given your life over, and now you're looking at for what? And what you're saying is 100% true. I should have been banking the entire marriage. I should have been saying, I'm home taking care of the kids. This is my salary. You go out and work, but you pay me a percentage of this. I should have been financially smart about how I was being a wife and a mother and taking care of a household and taking care of a family. So, yeah, I really commend you. You are very smart. You are wise. And, you know, continue to get your message out to women.
Thank you so much. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your experience. Mama Goose, or Mama Goonie. I don't know why I said Mama Goose. Go ahead and unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so I mean, one of the things I was thinking, okay, I've learned some really hard life lessons when it comes to relationships and with men. Okay, yes, they want to get the, get in bed with you, but they don't want to pay for you. I mean, I've been asked out a couple of times. I guess where they wanted us to go. Guess where? Just guess. Come on.
Come
It's
on.
a hotel room.
Uh-huh.
It's a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, what? Well, why? What about the movie? What about the dinner? What's up? I was like, well, I thought we could be able to watch a movie on Netflix and I can order out. I was like, why in your hotel room? I was like, why can't we do that and going out? Okay, there's no longer that we're in, lockdown anymore. What's going on? So, and it's like, it's not even men that would know me for years or months, it's only a couple of days. I was like, what the hell? What are these men trying to do? Are they playing Pokemon? Are they going to try to catch them all? Huh? You know? I mean, okay, so, the only man in my life that I trust is my son. Period. In the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my son. That's the only man I trust. Okay? And my son is my son. Period. Okay, but to bring in another man in my life is a cost. Like you said, it's not a cost to them, it's a cost to me. Cost of my time, my patience, my listening to them groan and moan about how much they hate their work. Okay, girl, okay? I was seeing a man for a couple of years. Okay, and guess what? And this is no lie. Okay, the man's married with kids, and I didn't know. So what am I to him? Basically a free sex worker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that is a hard lesson to learn. Hard. I broke that shit off, and I told his wife. Okay? I told his wife about it. Okay, it's called Facebook. And, I found his profile, found his wife's name, told her, hey, your man's been cheating on you for the past couple of years. And I blocked everything, and I left that be. I just kind of let that sit there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that things are being roasted. I blocked him, I blocked everything. So it's like, where does a woman catch a break? Being to herself. Running your own house, running your own business, because I got one business, which is a soap business, and I'm starting up another business, which is a plant business. Okay, regular household plants, not the funny stuff. Okay, but I'm not cutting that out completely, but we'll see. And making my own money, and also I'm an assistant manager at a store. So I'm making my own thing. I'm doing my own stuff. I don't need a man. Okay, the only man I need is my son. So,
Yeah.
let me tell you if I'm right or wrong.
I'm by myself, and the whole point for that is like, why? The guy, like, if I get together with another guy, he's competing with my peace. So he's got to come off of something.
It's going to be taking up your time, your patience, your energy. It's like a freaking vampire.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So, no. Okay. No more of that. I'm done with it. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to keep my happiness.
Absolutely.
And that's where I am.
100%.
I'll go ahead and step down. But thank you so much for listening and hearing me out.
All right. Go ahead, Experiences.
Okay, so first of all, I gotta hype up my lavender because this outline is lit today, lavender. Outline is lit, it's on fire, you're doing the damn thing. So look, like Big Isha said, excuse me, it's a little bit cold where I am.
Ooh.
Like Isha said, they gonna be paying for it anyway somewhere else. So you give your time, your love, your commitment, your stress, getting stressed out, everything. And you going out there after work paying for it anyway. And like you said, if there wasn't any men paying for it, there wouldn't be a niche for that stuff. Okay? That's the oldest profession in the world. And I think DZ, the lady that was at the bottom, she's still at the bottom, I think, men are scared of an independent woman because they realize that they do not have to rely on the man for everything. For everything. They can make their own decisions. They could be in control of their own body. They can walk in their own truth, walk in their own life. And it's a threat. Because like someone said, religion, and I'm not anti-religion. I'm not religious, but I'm not anti-religion. Religion has started a lot of this foolishness too. Okay? It pushes a lot of this foolishness. What's going on? But that's all I want to say. But mostly I just want to say, hey, Outline on Fire, girl. You're doing it. We love you. Support you and everything else. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Real quick, let me shout out my top viewers. All right. Carolina Queen is number 1. Momo is number 2. Isha's number 3. Mandy's number 4. And Experiences is number 5. All right. And also, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Actually, Tiff, hold what you got real quick. I got to tell y'all something from last night. from those that saw my because I'm with an agency. For those that saw my manager, my creative manager, come in my live last night, here's what she had to say, real quick. All right. So she said, let's see. Hi, your recent live was really nice. That's the one from last night. She said you brought great energy and vibe, and I love how you mentioned your daily diamond goals. Which again, because they want me to tell y'all so that you give me more money. I got an 18,000 a day diamond goal. Oh my God. It's a lot. Anyway. So she said, that's an excellent way to motivate your viewers to support you. I noticed that you've been earning 3,000 plus diamonds consistently, especially during multi-host sessions. So here's my suggestion. Because what she's saying is, I got too many people in the box and nothing cool is happening. As in, the gifting stops. So I'm gonna have to start incorporating lives back in, or not lives, battles back in. Whoa, who's that? Ancient, can you mute your mic, please, real quick? Do you know you're up? Oh, thank you. Oh, didn't even know they were up here. Okay, but yeah. So I am gonna have to change things up because I told y'all she was gonna tell me in a nice way. She's like, do better. Okay? But that's what's going on. But anyway, so what I'm going to do, Tiff, I'm going to let you talk, and then I'm going to go right back into the outline, and I'll probably accept I don't want to accept a battle. I really don't want to. But I might have to. But yeah, I don't want to. But anyway, but that's what's going on. But thank y'all for being, whoever was in here last night when my manager came in, like, yeah. They're serious about that. They're serious. Let's see. Who said that? Oh, Lord. Who is this? Women with class are the prize. Y'all, I got to tell y'all right now. What is a woman with class? Bam, bam. What's a woman with class? Because to y'all, to men, a woman with class... Yeah, it's Myrtle. A woman with class is just a woman that's busting it open and cooking for y'all for free. That's a woman with class. A wife is a woman with class, but she's not getting paid for her labor. Shut up. Okay? Tiff Flowers, go ahead.
Hi, thank you. I just want to say you're doing like what people would say guys work, but I'm not religious. So I'm going to say you're doing the universe work. I just fell into your live. This is my first time meeting you, and I'm following. I will be supporting. I'm 32 with no kids, and you just helped me make my mind up. I'm about to start dancing again. I haven't danced in 5 years. I'm in a relationship with a guy, but he's about to get ghosted in about 90 days. February 1st, I will be moving into my own place, and then he's just going to be gone with his 2 kids. I don't have kids. And you just helped me make my mind up. Like, this shit's not worth it. It's a humiliation ritual, regardless of how they slice it. You lose something. And I feel like the only thing you have to gain with really committing to these men is autoimmune diseases. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations. And I'm glad you've got a solid plan going. Yeah. After the holidays, stack some of that money up. Get back to dancing. Be that midnight ballerina. Good for you. Yes, that is amazing. That is amazing. So let's talk about this. Actually, real quick, I want to know from y'all, how many of you have ever done wife duties for a man who wasn't your husband? I have. I want to know. How many of y'all have done wife duties for a man that's not your husband? Yeah, I totally have. You want to know how I feel about it now? Stupid. I ain't doing that shit again. That's so dumb. Do dads count? I don't think so. What's going on, Ornery?
I just want to say, we need to reach.
Hold on, I can barely hear you.
I'm just saying that we need to reach out to the younger ladies and the kids, the girls who are being, convinced that this is the right way to be, and it's not. But if you told me at 18 any of this, it would have been like, whoa, you're bitter. But now I know better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do we reach younger crowds? How do we reach the girls to prevent them from doing this?
I mean, you talk to the ones you know. That's what you do. You talk to the ones you know. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know. I mean, because I'm pretty sure that parents wouldn't be like, yeah, go listen to Lavender Echoes. You know, I'm not talking to children. But you would have to talk to the girls you know. Like, do not do this stuff for free.
Right. It's just hard. No girls are going to listen once they're already indoctrinated.
I think that TikTok's helping though. Like, I think a lot of us are taking on that information. So it is working. It will just take time to undo all of that, indoctrination and stuff.
100%. Social media has been such a blessing.
Yeah, 100%. I wish it was around when I was younger. I wish I had known these things when I was younger. Yeah, I wish. Because if I had, it would have stopped me from doing a bunch of stupid stuff when I was younger.
For real.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Because somebody was in the comments earlier and they were saying, well, as soon as you start talking about money, you're just going to, and it was a woman. Well, guys are just going to stop talking to you, all right experiences. Guys are going to stop talking to you because you're talking about money. Well, they're trying to get vagina for free. So why not talk about money? I was dating a guy and I told him, like, I knew he had a cleaner coming to his house. He didn't cook his own food. He had takeaways all the time. And he took his stuff to the cleaners. I knew these things about him. Okay? He was asking me, like, if we got married, would I be cooking for him and cleaning and doing his laundry and shit? And I was like, no. Why? And he was like, because you would be my wife. And I'm like, but you already pay for these things to be done. So why would I come into your life? Why would I come into your household? And then you just get rid of those people that do those things for you? What's the incentive for me to be married to you? And then he thought about it. He thought about it for a second. He was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. That is crazy. Now, he and I aren't together, but I'll bet you right now that if he got together with another, he would try it with her. He would try getting her to do a bunch of unpaid shit. Ladies, just talk about it. Quit being scared. Ladies, if you're too, you know what? And this isn't even a part of my outline. And I'm going to drop y'all down. Thank y'all for being up here. I'm going to drop y'all down. Ladies, if you were too scared to ask for money, if you were too scared to ask to have your bills paid, if you were too scared that you're going to lose him, oh shit, why did the camera do this? If you're scared you're going to shit. If you're scared you're going to lose him because you asked for something, then you don't have any damn business being in the relationship. You don't have any damn business, okay? You really don't. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. If you're scared that you're going to lose out on opportunities for what? Honestly, let's break that down. For a couple of pumps and he's going to take you to Applebee's once or twice a month. Get out of here. You're going to lose opportunities on dudes. You're not going to dudes will stop talking to you if you ask for money. They're going to ask you for everything. They're going to ask you for everything. But if you're too scared to ask him for something in return for what he's getting from you, then you don't have any business dating. You don't have any business talking to men then. If you're too scared to ask for your bills to be paid when he is asking you,
He's at the front door.
when he is asking you for everything. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Does that make sense? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If you are too scared, yeah, they're scared, but will open up their legs. If you are too scared to ask for money in return, but you're going to lay down with that dude, what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. Okay? Let's see. So let's talk about this real quick. Let me shout out the top viewers. Okay. Carolina Queen is number 1. Momo's number 2. Gardening Grunge is number 3. Isha's number 4. Mandy is number 5. Let's talk about the unpaid labor economy. Okay, so there's the emotional labor, the household labor, and all that sexual access. Okay, that is what the dudes are expecting for free. Okay, so here's the thing though. We're going to talk about the real world economics, okay? So unpaid domestic labor contributes $10.9 trillion to the global GDP annually. That's the whole world. That's what it would cost. That's what it would cost for if they paid everybody a wage in this world who was doing unpaid labor. It will be worth $10.9 trillion. And that's according to the UN. That's according to the United Nations, y'all. Okay? So, drop a... Oh, boy. Actually, no. I just want to know yes or no. I know, it's a weird number, isn't it? It's a surprising number. It is, but it's not. But I want to know, yes or no, have you ever done more work in a relationship than at your actual job? Yes or no? Have you ever done more work in a relationship than your actual job? And I'm seeing a lot of yeses here. That's the part. That's the part that the men don't want us thinking about. That's the part that they don't want us talking about. Yeah. And Phoenix is saying, yeah, when I was married. Yes. 100%. Your ex was your whole career. Okay, so I'm saying, yes, but I made him pay the bills. Well, that's good. That's an okay trade-off. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah. Golly. And he was abusive in a way. Cynthia, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is what's happening here. They want... The stuff that women are doing for free is worth a lot. It's really worth a lot. And what I hope for anybody that's now, like just now thinking of it, as you're in this live and that's the first time you even thought about it, do yourself a favor. Go look to see in your area how much it costs to hire someone to clean your house. How much does it cost to hire someone to cook for you? How much does it cost, okay, to have someone do all those things that they want wives and girlfriends to do, okay? Hey, Cece. All right. Look at how much all that stuff costs. Put that together and ask yourselves, if you want, like if the next time you're in a relationship, do you really want to go back to doing these things for free? Look at how much it costs. Okay? Oh, Lynn, thank you so much for the heart sign. So, let's talk about the price of professionalism. Okay? The average cost for an SW in the US, okay, is around $150 to $300 per hour. That's the average cost. $150 to $300 per hour. Okay. And that is just, you know, just for one service. Okay. That's it. So every time a dude has to go pay a woman for some intimacy, $150 to $300 as the US average. What's going on, Miso? Thanks for getting your daily heart meat. Can y'all, I want y'all in the chat to name some things that will cost about $300. things that you need done that cost about $300. Or let's do this, $150 to $300. Like oil changes. Okay? Or a hairstyle, there we go. Hair. Attorney. Carpet clean, self-care, your nails. Yeah. Groceries, exactly. Tires, the spa, absolutely. Let's see, you sold yourself to the, oh goodness, I'm sorry. Yeah, food, waxing, boots. All sorts of things. There's so many things. And think about it like this. Yeah, food for the house, your braces payment. Yeah. Regular home maintenance. Yard work. Ooh, perfume. Yes, absolutely. These are things that cost a lot of money. Okay, your bills. Yeah, the monthly toiletries. There you go. Okay, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to use to get your daily heart meal, please subscribe. The electric bill, full coverage, phone bill, okay, feminine care. These are all things, okay, that you would have to come up out of your pockets for, okay? Where am I going with this? Okay. You would have to, these are all things that you would have to purchase. You would have to come out of your own pockets. But it costs $150 to $300 per hour for a man to pay for some intimacy from an SW. But he expects you to just give over SW treatment after 3 dates, after he took you to Applebee's 3 times and got a 2 for $20. 2 for $20. So y'all both ate for $20 at Applebee's. Went on 3 dates at Applebee's and y'all got 2 for $20s each time you went to Applebee's. You might have had a fun, nice meal, but he really just spent $30 on you. Y'all see where I'm going with this? He didn't even take you to like the good restaurant. He didn't even take you to a decent, like a nice restaurant with some good ambiance. He didn't spend $150 to $300 on you. Y'all see where I'm going with this? He didn't offer to buy you some tires. He didn't offer to put groceries in your fridge. He didn't pay any of your bills. He didn't get your nails done. He didn't get your hair done. You went on 3 dates and got 2 for $20s. My last date took me to Marcel. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. Like, how much did your meal cost? That'll help me understand a little bit more. Let's see. Nug is saying, it's so many more men paying for it than you think. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's $500? See? There you go. So I wouldn't even be that mad. Even though, at the same time, ladies, don't you be busting it open for some food. I mean, I'm just saying. Because food, I don't know. Here's what my father says about food. He was like, over here, you know, he'll get upset. Like, if I'm paying for something and I might get something. He's like, all food is going to do, it's either going to make a turd or push one out. My dad is cheap when it comes to certain things like that. So it's like, ladies, you want, I don't know. But I'm saying, like, if you, but, you know, get something that lasts, like some tires or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or get a bill paid. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, okay, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Y'all. Okay. Let's see. He wants a strong wild horsewoman just to see if he could break her. Yeah. A lot of times. Yeah. Okay. But that's the thing. So $150 to $300 an hour on average. And that's 1 hour. On average. Okay. is the going rate in the United States for services, okay? But what the hell is he getting from a woman that he's dating? He's getting sex all the time. He's getting his house clean. Especially, oh my Lord, it's like you're pulling yourself in the negative if you're a girlfriend doing these things with like no real commitment. That's wild. Cleaning up a man's house, or y'all live separately and you'll go wash his dishes. Like, what are you doing? Whatever. Please don't do those things. Don't do that to yourself. Especially, it'll never get better. Okay, you're setting a precedent. Like, if you're doing all that stuff while you're not married, like, oh God, I don't even want to get into that. Okay, so think about it like this, y'all. He's getting about $2,000 worth of services every week for free from you. Approximately $2,000 a week worth of services from the, okay? If you got a guy that is trying to, if he wants to, you know, be intimate all the time, okay, for free, for free, for free. Yeah, and they sure aren't grateful. They're not. He'll still complain. He'll still complain he's not getting it enough, or why don't you wear that lingerie? You mean the lingerie that he didn't know, that you had to go buy yourself? Girl, I'm telling you right now, if you had to go buy the lingerie and you're giving it up for free, I'm sorry, that's wild. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay? But I want to know, what do you think would happen if men actually had to pay full price for what we do for them? Like, how long do you think they last? How long do you think they'd be able to keep that up if we actually charge them for our labor? Do you think they wouldn't be in our faces like that? Really? They wouldn't. Let's see, I haven't paid a bill in 4 years and I have endometriosis, so my man knows it's on my time. That's good for you. That's good for you. She's mad she had to sacrifice her sanity for a piece of lipstick. Who are you talking about? Control for them. Hey, you should be taking birth control for you or whatever, you know, because you don't want to get baby trapped. Let's see. In this world, no man will respect you if you have no education and no money. Yeah, they'll definitely not respect you if you have no money because they're broke themselves. You're talking about broke dudes, okay? Stalker on my FYP, you're a little weirdo, okay? Take your broke ass on somewhere. All right. So real quick, let me talk about the top viewers. All right. Freedom Masterclass is number 1. Carolina Queen is number 2. Momo's number 3. Guardian Grunge is number 4. And Mandy's number 5. Listen, let's talk about the pick-me propaganda, okay? So when there's dudes out here, all right, when there's dudes out here talking this silly stuff, there's always women clapping in the background and spouting their own misogynistic ideals, okay, to these ladies about what is and what isn't or what should be, okay? You've got women so much enforcing the same bullshit, all right? Don't ask for too much. I'm going to put these back up here because, I don't know, I guess when they're not up here, people don't want to come up, or I don't know if y'all want to come up, whatever. Anyway, they tell, like there was a woman up here earlier in the comments talking about, like, yeah, if you start asking for money, then men aren't going to talk to you. Like, okay, their company is not really that great anyway. They need to come up off of something. Come on now. They barely have any conversation. All right. It's just ridiculous. Okay. And then they'll say, like, don't be materialistic. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, giving it away for free isn't it. All that will get you is single motherhood and problems. Yeah, it sure will. And it's sad. You don't want to do that. If she can't get money out of a man, just say that. Right? Right. Let's see. I just know you're a dominant top. Mr. Incredible said, ask your dad. Ask your dad. All right. Oh, what's going on?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So you think it's okay for women to be sex workers?
Yes.
Well, a majority of women that do go through sex work, right, and do go into the adult film industry, right, typically come back out either going through some sort of trauma or unaliving themselves or some type of issue like that, or it causes mental issues as well. You know what I mean? I've heard a lot of OF girls come back and say, "Hey, you know what? Don't do it. It's not even worth it, because even at the end of the day, you selling your coochie for that reason is just gonna diminish your worth and your self-worth and end all of you and your longevity."
What? So does marriage.
How does marriage do that? Marriage is a contract or a binding of two souls. You're looking at it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Real quick, please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me, and please subscribe.
All right, ladies, honestly, don't let these type of women tell you to go do sex work or go do this or go have someone pay for your. That means you're a material object. You can be bought at any price.
I'm sorry, sausage. Listen. I've got to interject.
You're not like a lavender.
Sausage. I've got to mute your mic. This broke bitch up here. Hold on, don't unmute. This broke little bitch. That's what the men want you to think, because they want you to sell yourself for free. They're broke. They're broke.
You're the one asking me.
They're broke.
All right.
How am I broke? Ooh, I felt a little splashback on that one.
Sausage, I don't think you're smart enough to understand what's going on here and what she's saying.
They're not. Look at that. We gotta check that girl. He right though, while he's over there chewing on his fucking sausages over there, whatever the fuck he's doing. Come on now, he's not right. He's not right. Ladies who are getting married, you're over there getting that cluster ring and paying $50 for that piece of shit ass apartment. Okay, and cooking and cleaning for him and having sex with him. You're the ones that are undervaluing yourselves, because he's getting all that shit for free. Men do not like us having these conversations, and they want to bamboozle women into thinking that you're better than a sex worker because she's charging. Yeah, she's charging her worth. And he's mad at OF girls. Why? How many
spends a lot of money.
How many women in relationships do you think try to freaking off themselves, unfortunately, because they're being humiliated every day by the man that they've saddled themselves with? How many women do you think go crazy, end up with mental health issues because the man that they've saddled themselves with are running amok out there? Running amok. Coming back, giving them diseases, showing up with outside babies. All while you're paying 50-50 for you to get a venereal disease.
Or HPV, which could lead to cervical cancer.
Ladies, don't let these idiots try to tell you that the SWs are wrong. No. Women in relationships with men a lot of times are miserable. We're seeing it online play out all the time. They're over there they're putting dog food in these women's lunch boxes. I'm going to pack your lunch today, sweetheart. Did y'all see that shit on TikTok? It was a boyfriend or a husband, and he put dog food in his lady's lunchbox after he said he was going to make her a lunch. That's what's happening. You got women, that was her husband, that's right. And didn't her sister helped. Like, that was what's weird. Yeah, they freaking hate us. They really do. And you got men out here that want to say, no, it's a binding contract between two souls. Shut the fuck up. It's not binding shit. Because you're still wandering around. They're still buying time with SWs. You might as well. Yeah, I think so too, CC. I think so too. Because I'll be goddamn if my sister did some shit like that. That would never happen. Ever. Yeah, they really don't want us thinking. They don't want us completing the thought ever. Yeah, they want loyalty for nothing. And it's so great because the men will say exactly what you're saying to SWs about the women. Yeah, that's right. My understanding is they just talk trash about us anyway. What on earth are we doing? What are we doing? It's silly. It is silly. And it makes no sense. Damn it. It's silly and it makes no sense. It makes no earthly sense to be giving your body away for free and your emotional labor and the cooking and the cleaning, all those things. It doesn't make sense. Okay? But the men want to come up here and try to make you feel bad for thinking about it. For thinking about, whoa, what are you getting? What am I getting out of this? What's going on, Capricorn? Capricorn? This might be an accident. All right. But yeah, that's the thing. They want us to think that being married to one of their disgusting asses puts us on a pedestal, puts us at a higher rank than a woman who is making them pay. No, it's not. They wouldn't do labor for free. They don't do labor for free. They don't do, not even in their own homes. Not even in their own homes. They want something extra for watching their own kids, which they call babysitting. They want something extra for the fact that they put the dinner away in Tupperware instead of putting the pots in the refrigerator. They want something extra because they can wipe their own ass. I don't understand. But if we're saying, get your bag, ladies, now we're material. What did that dumbass say? Materialingus? They want to say we're materialistic. But they're the most materialistic of all. They want the poom poom for free. That's something tangible. They want it for as cheaply as they can get it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So let's talk about this. Oh shoot. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. And then you got the pick-me's that help them out by trying to tell women that you're not good for thinking that way. You're not good if you're trying to get all that you can get. They're taking everything, and it's a risk. There's so much of a risk to women. Yes, men are the real gold diggers, 100%. You think men just want acknowledgement for being functional in a partnership? Oh yeah, the whole I can wipe my own ass, give me a cookie. Yeah, but forget that. No, pay me. Pay me. Pay me. Hell. So let's talk about the emotional tax, okay? That weirdo was in here talking about OF workers and how sad they get because of what they're doing. Well, women are over here being the emotional cushion, the emotional soft place to land for these dudes that refuse to get therapy. Then they want us to listen to all their bullshit. They want... When you have people trauma dumping on you daily, I couldn't even imagine. And then on top of it, you can't even say anything to them. They just want you to sit there and listen to the whole thing. And not go get a therapist. And then you have to absorb all of that. Because you don't even have the tools to, like, you know... Who said that? Yeah, last time I checked, it wasn't an SW loneliness. Oh, yeah, exactly. A male loneliness. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much work that they want you to do for free. That's what comes from a patriarchal, misogynistic society. Absolutely. And it's silly. What's going on, Georgia Peach?
Yeah, I just found it funny that guy not one time condemned any males that I heard him say, any males for participating in such sex work. And I also found it funny that he was like, I've heard all these OF models say this or whatever. I'm like, why do you know that many? So,
You know what? You know.
why do you know so many, bro? Like, I don't know. He was a clown. But I just found it funny. He wasn't condemning his male counterparts for partaking in it, but women lose their self-worth for doing it themselves, basically.
Which is interesting, because what they're really saying is that it's not, it's being with men that devalues us. That's really what it is. It's being attached to one of their parasitic asses that devalues us.
They won't admit that.
No, they won't. It's like they're basically saying it in so many words, but if they finish the thought, that's what they mean. Because, yeah, like he wouldn't say, oh, the men that are partaking in these acts, he's not saying anything about them. It's just the women, so that means men are what devalues women. And so Yabba Dabba's asking, so what's your solution to everything you're saying? My solution is, ladies, stop giving it up for fucking free. Please. Stop giving it up for free. Get your rent paid. Get a purse if you want it. Get a trip. Get your bills paid. Get tires for your car. Go get an oil change. Get all these things. Don't give it up for free. It's ridiculous. Let's see. What is this? The more of us you've been with, the less attractive you become. That's the dumbest shit, though. And you follow me and you're on the team. No, that's not what it is either. The more of us you've been with. Ladies, don't tell these men your body count. Body count askers, that's the dumbest shit. The less attractive. It's not that you're less attractive. It's that there's competition for your weak ass dick. That's what it is. Y'all are scared to compete with your weak ass dick. With your no motion having ass. With your possibly broke no motion having ass. That's the thing. That's not how it is. And if it is with that, if it is that, it's because of that. It's because weak ass peen. And they're scared of being known as the weak ass peen. And they know the more women that a woman has had sex with, and she knows that them two little weak ass pumps aren't normal. You might need to go practice, improve your stroke game or something, and we might laugh at you. To our friends who have seen your face. And then you'll go out in public and then that's why y'all want to know. That's why y'all want to know how many women a man has been with. That's why they want to know. Ladies, don't tell a man your body count either, because I mean that's the real reason they want to know, because of the competition. And a man that's asking you that question is a punk anyway. So don't ever answer that. Okay? Please don't.
I just had to say real quick, I've been married 4+ years, together over 6, and neither one of us have ever asked each other. I don't. He doesn't know mine, I don't know his, and I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's a weird question to ask, but it's, yeah, their egos. Yeah, Mandy, their egos can't take it. Look at this. Print above, I don't know, what is that? As below. These hoes ain't loyal. And that's a real human being. Your mama must be proud. Women aren't dogs, first of all. And hoes, you know what? Actually, you're right. The hoes aren't loyal. They're loyal to their money. And the rest of us women need to catch up. Because why on earth are you going to be loyal like a whole ass dog to a dude that's not even paying your bills? Why are you giving everything away for free? Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Yeah, be loyal to that money. Be materialistic. There's nothing wrong with it. Be material. You should be. They are. Why is it that they get to be materialistic and you don't? Why do they get to ask everything from you, but you can't ask anything in return? Do y'all see that? Like, the patriarchy sets it up so men can take everything from you, but you're not allowed to ask for anything in return. But they try to appease you with a ring and a marriage certificate that says y'all are together. Y'all go together. But then he can still go out and do whatever and nobody is going to put him in jail for it. You know what I'm saying? He can still go patronize prostitutes all day. Doesn't matter. He doesn't care that he's married to you. It's a humiliation ritual, for real. So why not get everything you can? Run his pockets. Run his pockets. If you're not running his pockets, what are you doing? If you're not running the man's pockets, what are you doing? They want, exactly, Miranda, they want servants. They sure do. They want servants and service for free. For free. The 2 for $20 at Applebee's. They want your body for a steak dinner. They expect you to roll over. Rasha, go ahead. Uh-oh, is your mic muted? I hope it's not. Rasha, go ahead and unmute your mic. Hello? Yeah, Miranda, I'm right there with you. I'm never going to do that again. What do these men bring to the table? Barely anything. Barely anything. Not even money. So what are you doing? Look at this. Sad women. Says this dusty dude in an A-line shirt. Hold on a second. This dusty ass dude in an A-line shirt talking about sad women. Put a shirt on before you talk to me. Put a shirt on before you talk to me. Talking about sad women. You're over there looking like you eat SpaghettiOs out of a can. Go ahead, Rasha.
So I'm just going to be quick. I agree with everything that you've said thus far. I had 2 children with my ex-husband, a law degree, a master's in criminology, and I am now divorced and taking care of my 2 children on my own. So to young folks in this live, I would like to say, sorry, I'm a bit nervous because I don't usually go live.
It's okay.
Young folks, I got married very young and I had my children, my first child at 28. I'm now 39 going on 40. So this lasted almost 20 years and I'm now a single mom working I barely have time for myself, let alone other people and dating. So I would like to say to young girls, please think about yourself. It doesn't matter what most of these men say. If they decide that they want to hop out and leave you 20 years down the line, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and who they are. There's nothing that you could say or do. Yes, I'm from Trinidad. Yes, I'm from Trinidad. There's nothing that you can do or say to change the mind of another person. So I'm going a bit off topic here, but please, the message is just think about yourself, think about your future, what you want to do, and then I would say like early 30s, you could think about if you want to get married, if you want to go in that direction and have children. But build your own things first. So that's my contribution.
Philip, nobody said your dusty ass name, you little punk. You're a weirdo. Put a shirt on. Stop eating SpaghettiOs out the can and beanie weenies and whatever, because that's what you look like. With your dusty broke ass talking about women are sad and y'all are sad and there's no intelligence in here. Oh, you're just upset that the more women that talk about this stuff, the less are going to be available for your crusty ass. Put some lotion on.
Ella probably has a mattress on the floor right now.
Probably. I don't know why anybody will want to take a photo of themselves in an A-line shirt and put it online. That's underwear. That's underwear. Put a shirt on. What's going on? My body, my choice forever.
Hey, I was just listening to you. I think you're a very strong, powerful woman. Miss Kitty actually turned me on to you. And I just love listening to the strength. These men have inferiority complexes, and the chances of them finding a quality woman are exceedingly low, and I think that's what they're upset about.
Yeah, that's what it is. Every single day, especially now with the internet, every single day when women are getting together and sharing their experiences, we're like, hold on a second. They don't like us comparing notes. They really don't. Okay? Because, shit, what did they used to call women? Hens or sewing circle or bullshit. They didn't want women talking to each other back in the day. Okay? We're not listening to any man in a G-Unit tank top. Oh my God. What's going on, Alexa?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, host. I'm from London, United Kingdom. I was listening to Raisha and the other ladies and yourself, and I wondered exactly the same. And then I've gaslit myself into thinking, oh my God, am I being really selfish? Into thinking that, you know, like, of course I'm a mother and I'm really glad I have a daughter, but you know, the promises that were made, I love you, I'm gonna look after you and all of that, and I was socially conditioned that this is how it's supposed to be. And now I'm in my 30s and I could have skipped all of that, and I could have focused on myself, and I'm doing that now. So I want to say, please, please, please put your health first. Okay? Don't center yourself around a man. I mean, it's nice to get with somebody who loves you and you love them. And you forget your health. He's treating you bad and you still stay because you're scared to leave, and you get yourself... I got pregnant within 1 month of being married, and actually he was with me for a very long time, and he put on a whole new personality just to get me to marry him so nobody else would have me. But the red flags were there, and because nobody was there to tell me, and I wish I'd put my health first.
Absolutely.
I didn't put my health first.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just want to say, well, what are you gonna do? Like, I've now got arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and I'm managing it. I don't take any medication. I'm managing it with diet, but I know he did that to me because all the stress, everything that I experienced, the domestic abuse. My body still is. Your body, your mind is always on on the edge. What's he gonna do today? Is it gonna be a good day, a bad day? You have no idea what that does to you because you think I'm fine, but you're not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's really awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me. And please subscribe. Let's talk about the feminine economy. Okay, so the money, all right, is just a symbol of energy exchange. Okay? Energy exchange. That man had to work to get that money, right? He had to go clock in somewhere, or maybe he owns his own business, but he still had to put in work to get that money that he has. He is asking you for something that he cannot just manifest on his own. He can't wish. You know what I'm saying? He can't wish a woman into existence that's going to be a slave for him. He's got to go find a woman who is a willing participant and you know, give it his best shot to get her to sleep with him. Because that's the thing that he really wants. He's coming to you because he wants something. He's coming to you because he wants something that he can't get by himself. He can't make it on his own. He can't go to, I don't know. He you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying, okay? So if you're giving your body away freely, if you're giving your services away freely, you are basically depleting your own economy. What the hell do I even mean by that? Okay. You basically are stomping all over your own boundaries without even knowing it. Okay. You're telling him that you aren't worth much. You're basically putting yourself in the bargain bin. He knows that what you're doing for him is worth something. But if you give it to him without getting anything in return, you are telling him that you feel you're not worth anything. You have put yourself on the clearance rack. So let's talk about respect. The respect equation. Men do not value what's free. They really don't. They don't value anything that they got for nothing. They only value things that they worked hard for. Think about when a man talks about his first car. And he worked for a few summers and saved his money and was doing everything. He was mowing lawns and shoveling driveways and working odd jobs and all this stuff. And he bought this car for cash, and it was a piece of shit, but it was the first big thing that he ever bought himself, and he loved that car. And even though he's had like a few cars after that, you know, maybe he's gone through 5 or 6 cars, but when he talks about that very first car that he had to work his ass off to save for, yep, cleaned it every day, waxed it all the time, went and bought new car parts for it, fixed it up, did all that stuff for it. He loved it because he had to work hard to get it. He had to work hard to achieve the money, to get the car. He had to do. And no, I'm not trying to compare women to cars, ever. Okay? We're not cars, obviously. But what I'm trying to illustrate here is that whatever it is that a man is paying for, whether he has a coin collection or a stamp collection, or he's into trains, or, you know, baseball cards, or whatever the fuck, you know, his computer for his gaming, and he's got and he built that thing himself, whatever he's into. That thing that took time and money and effort to put together, it took time to make the money, to do all that thing, he's going to care for a lot. He had to put some thought into it. Cece said he's invested in it. Exactly. When a man doesn't have to put effort into a woman's presence and time, he doesn't respect her. They don't see you as people. I don't know if y'all have heard this, but we talk about this online a lot. How when you look at how they treat us, how we're treated, they don't really see us as people like they're people. I mean, they know we're alive. They know we're the other half of the species, but they don't actually see us as people on an equal plane as they are. So when you give up your body and your services for free, first of all, they already don't respect you. They already don't respect you. But when you're doing these things all in the name of love and all in the name of duty, because the Bible told you to, the church told you to, society told you to, the patriarchy told you to. So you think you're doing the right thing. But that is not how men see it. They see you as a fool. They see you as a sucker. Because you're giving away valuable things. You're giving away your emotional intelligence and energy. Your physical body. Your manual labor. You're giving all this stuff up. They do not respect you for that. You look like a fool to them. Even though the patriarchy will tell you that you're doing the right thing, it's a lie. Even though there'll be some pick-me's saying you're doing the right thing, that is a lie. Nobody else is required to do that. In no other position. You yourself wouldn't do that at your job. Your job wouldn't just actually no, some jobs do that, but typically, the way it should be is if you're given more responsibilities, if they're giving you more to do, they pay you more. A man wouldn't do that. A man's not standing for that. Okay? He's going to make sure he gets paid. Okay? When a man pays, he invests. Okay? When he doesn't pay, he's just consuming. And by consumption, ladies, I know a lot of us know what that feels like. When you're doing everything that you can for a man and somehow the relationship doesn't get any better. You think you're doing everything right with the cooking and the cleaning and you're sleeping with him even when you don't feel like it, but you're doing it anyway because you feel like you're supposed to, but it's not making the relationship any better. You're just more tired. Because he's consuming you. You are being consumed. Okay? So I want to know in here, who's done being consumed? Who in here is done being consumed? And I hope to hear a lot of y'all. But please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. I want to know who is completely done being consumed. I don't want to be that. That's too much. That price is too high. And I bet you this right now, I'm definitely charging too much. I cost too much to be consumed. Amira, go ahead.
Hi, greetings.
Hello. Did you have something?
No, they just add me in the group, so I'm now listening in to see what's happening. First time joining.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll drop you down if you didn't have anything. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So that's basically it, y'all. I'm surprised not more people had some. Well, that's more people that had anything to say. Okay, I'm gonna close with this though. Okay, and then y'all can talk again. But listen, you don't have to be an SW to understand boundaries. Okay, so the lesson isn't to sell yourself. I'm not saying everybody go out there and be SWs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying stop selling yourself short. Okay, that's it. Just stop selling yourself short. Understand what your labor is worth and don't sell yourself short. Okay, and then that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, know your worth. Know your worth. Rasha, go ahead.
Hey, so I just wanted to say again that I absolutely and totally agree with you. Recently, I had this argument with my brother, one of my many brothers, who he's very young, so he doesn't understand the value that a woman brings. He says that when he gets married, his wife has to work as well, even if she has a baby. Now he's a 17 or 18-year-old consuming red pill content and just engaging with what he's being told on the internet. So I think for those of us who really understand, we should also talk to the males around us and let them see what the value of a woman really is. Because as a working mom myself, it is extremely hard to cook, clean, wash, iron, and still have to work. Especially in my situation, those things are not easy things to go through in life. So, I mean, I think you're doing God's work with what you're doing with your platform. And I really think that you should continue because people really need to come to an understanding of what some of us women go through. So I would like to thank you for continuing to do this. And please do not stop. And there's somebody who was speaking before. I think her name is Alexa from the UK. I just want to say to you, Alexa, if you're consuming a lot of dairy, and well, you're in the UK, so you're not consuming a lot of citrus. But if you are consuming a lot of dairy, it can be a contributing factor to your rheumatoid arthritis. So you might want to go for more organic products and not dairy products. So I just wanted to tell you that.
That's interesting.
In the life.
Wow. Yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So did anybody else have anything? Did anybody else want to come up and say anything? I want to know. I do want to hear from you. I really do. I do. Hi, Chosen.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm at work. Let me turn the camera. Okay. I was at work. Okay, so I had to stop by and say that this is a great page for women. I was just strolling through TikTok a moment ago. Has gotten out of jail, right?
I'm sorry. I missed the whatever you said.
I said I was just strolling through TikTok at work, right? And I saw that Blueface got out of jail, and I thought about you. All the women that he is going through on this app and the emotional stress that he is sending his baby mama, allegedly Christian, through. And he was just, I just saw him talking to a lady saying, yeah, you was hitting me up on my iPad. All these women he was talking to, I'm like, man, this is exactly what Lavender was telling us that goes on. I'm like, we really need to wake up and start loving ourselves. And don't waste our time on these men that don't care about us. So I just had to come up here and say, if y'all don't listen to nothing else, listen to everything that's going across this platform. Please, I beg. But thank you for letting me come up and share. I like to say that everything you said is 100% true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on, Nay?
Hi, Lavender. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. I'm just gonna pop in for a second. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my oldest is 20. Please be quiet. I'm gonna call. And I have a set of twins who are 3. And I've been a single mother before with my 20-year-old, and they all have the same father. And I've been married for 10 years, and girl, you're on point. I'm gonna say that. You're on point today, and the women in here, they're on point too. Because everyone who got on here and spoke, they all said, ladies, choose yourself. Because they're going to do what they want to do. And they've been doing it, and they're going to continue to do it, and they're going to pay for it. Rather, know your worth. And that's from being a younger mother. I was 19 when I had my oldest. And I had these set of twins by surprise at 37 years old. Do what's best for you. And the men that's out here, like everyone said, they're benefiting from us being first unaware and trying to move with morals and different things like that. It's not even about morals. If you want something, go inside of a supermarket and see if you can take it off the shelves and walk out the door and not be arrested. Everything has a price. It's all about, I'll get your water. It's all about how you want to carry yourself, what you see for yourself. Don't let nobody put a price tag on you. And free has never been the price of any woman. Stay-at-home mom is the hardest job I have ever had. Stay-at-home mom and wife, the hardest job. And I'm a nurse, and I've worked in the medical field for 15 plus years doing hospice care. So I've had tough situations I've been in, but this is the most tough job that I've ever had. But ladies, we got it. And the men who spoke up, we see you. And we're going the other way. No worries there. But you guys have a great day. And keep up the good work, Lavender. I love you, girl.
Thank you so much, Nay. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, exactly. 100%. The most difficult non-paying job in the world. That never ends. The job never ends. You don't get a break. You gotta work when you're sick. Oh my God, there's no off days. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. There's no off days. There's no off days, and you're going to be expected to do the most labor out of everybody else in the house. Like, you're going to be doing everything. And everybody else is going to be backup. At least that's how the man will behave. Okay. Yeah, it is a thankless job, definitely. And yeah, definitely a thankless job.
Add to this a little bit. I was married for 19 years and 8 months. Longest 20 years of my life. And he took me for granted. I too was a stay-at-home mother. but my worth was nothing because I didn't bring in any cash. So one day I broke it down what he would have to pay if he had a landscaper, a childcare, a launderer, a house cleaner, on and on and on. And back in 2010, it was up to $86,000 a year. You know, so that's where they don't understand it. They don't appreciate it. They think, oh, you're sitting home with bonbons, eating bonbons all day. No, sir, I barely got a chance to take a shower, for goodness sake. You know, but they don't understand that. And until they have to do it themselves, which he did for a short amount of time and said to me, I don't want to do this. You do it. I'll go work. Right? Because it was too difficult for him to do it. So they want to have it both ways, and it doesn't work that way. And we've been letting them get away with it for far too long.
Absolutely. Mama Goonie, you don't know what a bonbon is? It was like this, what was it? Like a chocolate covered...
Chocolate covered bite-sized ice cream.
There you go. Yeah. It was like a fancy treat. And men always, I don't know, that was like the joke, especially back in the 90s, that women were just sitting at home eating those. It's like they don't understand how much work it costs or how much work it takes to clean a house that already looks clean. They don't know because they're dumb and they've never done it. But like this house takes me about 4 hours to clean when it's clean.
Right, exactly. I see where you're going with that. You're 100% right. You don't want to look at the deep cleaning either.
Like they're just dumb. Like they don't know. They just think like, oh, the stuff is just, or the way that it looks is just the way that, like, no, it wouldn't look like this if I sat and did nothing. It wouldn't look like this in here. They're ridiculous. Oh, what's going on, Ramona?
Hello, good afternoon, ladies.
Hi.
Can you hear me? I just want to say thank you for letting me on, and thank you, Lavender, for just allowing your ministry to reach a lot of women, to release women from bondage, because, you know, as women, we seek love. We all want to be loved. We all want to, you know, have that magical Disney, you know, outcome. But unfortunately, you know, the reality is that we suffer so much, and we stay delusional. I was a single mom. I divorced my husband. I raised twin daughters, and I raised them by myself. And I had put my life on hold for 20 years because, one, I was afraid to have anybody over my children. I kept them in church, and unfortunately, I lost one at 20 due to illness and an eating disorder. Took my mind totally. My man went crazy after grief. But just being a single parent is exhausting. It's just exhausting, I think, just for us to be women. And we must learn how to value ourselves, be in community like we are, you know, in today. But this wonderful woman who's been anointed to set us free and love ourselves and love on each other. And realize that, hey, you know, God made you first before he made your wife, a mother. He made you first. So value yourself. You are me, and me represents the mystical elements. You are beautiful. I love you, and thank you for listening, ladies. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Ramona. What's going on again, Mama Goonie?
Well, I just want to say, I know what bonbons are. They've been around since the 1920s, okay? But what I'm saying is that we're sitting around eating bonbons. What bonbons is my point? What bonbons? Where are those? Because I'm going to be in the whiskey cabinet. Okay?
Oh, gosh.
Thank you. Okay, Thank you very much. And King, okay? I don't know where that adage came from, that we just sit around and eat bonbons all day when there's no bonbons in the cupboards. You know what I'm saying? No, we're busy working and breaking our backs trying to take care of the house and the family. That's what we do. But they don't see that. They're blind to that. They don't know how everything happens with a snap of our wiggle of our nose or a snap of our fingers. No, that doesn't work like that. No. Okay? And the other point is that I want to make is that, ladies, we are wild horses. And I'm not saying workhorses. I'm saying wild horses. The men are when any men that is willing to step up to try and tame us, we'll get a hope in the face. Okay? We are wild women, wild horses running free on the plains with our hair in our winds and the wind against our backs. Okay? So, don't forget that. Do not be tamed. Don't let these men fool you, especially that SpaghettiOs wearing a t-shirt wearing fool. Okay? Come on. Okay? Men just need to wake up to realize, hey, we are waking up. And we are becoming to know who we are and what our values are. It's not about being materialistic, but hey, you know, and I said this before, we live in a material world. I am a material girl. Madonna didn't make that song because it's a prostitution. It is making a statement for our women's independence. Listen to that song again. You'll see what I mean. It may be poppy, but listen to the words. You will see. Okay? So I'm going to step down. I wish you guys a wonderful and happy and continue to be wild horses.
All right. Thanks for sharing that. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Y'all, I had to get rid of that weirdo because he was calling the ladies streetwalkers. He was calling every woman in here a streetwalker. First of all, as if that was supposed to be like some kind of insult. Okay. We didn't need to hear from him. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. I mean, you look at his profile picture, he's probably like 18 or something like that and an idiot. It wasn't necessary to hear from him. So he's blocked because no, thank you. He wouldn't have understood the point.
No, he's not going to get it. Okay? Fuck you! Block him.
Yeah, he wouldn't have understood the point, and it's not necessary to put y'all through that because that would be abusive. That would be basically, he would just come up here and abuse women on the panel. I don't want to do that. That's what
they're trained to do. They're trained to do to keep us submissive. No more submission.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Absolutely not. I don't want to do that. Yeah, there's no point in arguing with them. Let's see. Do you guys notice how men call women narcissists when they can't control them? Yeah, that or 304s or whatever. Yeah, they don't like it when they can't control a woman. When they can't, I guess, get a woman to control herself, with her own thinking. Like they get upset about that. Absolutely.
The other night I was on a panel and there was a black brother, totally.
I'm sorry, a what?
There was I don't know how to, a BLK man.
Just say a black man.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend.
No, that was just weird. I'm like, what year is it? A black brother? What the fuck?
I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. If that
you
helps.
you have black people there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it I totally didn't mean it in a. I consider them to be my brother, so.
Don't do that.
Okay. He was ridiculing this very strong woman on the panel, and she was very educated. She was beyond him as far as, her education and hard work. And I asked him, why wouldn't he lift her up? Why is he ridiculing her and trying to tear her down? I thought he should be proud of her. I didn't understand why he would do that.
They hate us. They hate us because they hate themselves. They hate themselves. They hate the fact that they're men, but they don't get the full experience of the patriarchy because the patriarchy was made for white men.
Yep.
And they hate the fact that we black women make more of them. They can't escape their blackness, so they hate us again because there's a lot involved, but it's basically that. The guys that behave like that is because they have these Pinocchio hopes of one day becoming a real boy. and it's never gonna happen.
He felt mediocre
Huh? Well,
compared to her, right?
well, that's part of it too, because they're too scared to compare themselves. They know that they can't compare to white men, so they compare themselves to black women, which is stupid because no other ethnic group anywhere compares themselves to the women of their ethnic group. They compare themselves to other men because they know that they can't compare to the men that they want to be. And so they take it out on black women. That's what's happening. That's all that is. It's sad. Well, I used to be embarrassed by it, but I'm not their mothers. I don't claim them. You know, it's silly. If they want to go embarrass themselves, then that's their business.
But I mean, take a look at this, okay? Already, and I'm just saying, okay, now my body, okay, I don't care, okay, you're a sister to me, okay, I don't give a shit, okay, what your race is or your ethnicity, I don't care, okay, you're a sister, okay, we're all sisters together.
No, hold on a second. No, I'm sorry. Are you, Mama Goonie, are you a black woman?
Yes, ma'am.
You are?
Yes.
Do you have like a white mom or something? No, I'm asking.
American.
Huh? A Native American mom?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but you can't speak for us. And the only reason is because you've got a Native American mom is not the same as having a black mom. Because what you just said, hold on a second. Listen, what you've just said just invalidated, well, in an attempt, and I know you didn't do it on purpose, but it in a way invalidates everything that I just explained to her. Because no, hold on, Mama Goonie, don't interrupt me, please. Don't interrupt me.
All right, okay, I'm sorry.
Listen. The black brother, it just sounds racist, okay? Like it just does. Listen, I need y'all to understand that. You can just call My Body My Choice. You can just call black people, or if they prefer African Americans, you can call them.
I've learned it. Thank you very much. I will correct myself.
And I'm going to tell you this right now: don't ever make a mistake that if somebody, just because they have some black blood in them, if their mother isn't black, then their experience is not black. And Mama Goonie, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt, because this is don't interrupt me at all, ever. Don't do that. I'm the host. Part of the reason why we have a hard time communicating is because we don't understand each other, but the people that are understood the least are black women. Okay. Please like the live, please share the live, and if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. The mothers are the first teacher. Okay? And the mothers, especially when the mother is a black woman, she is the most oppressed person in this country. Now, I know people will argue about Native Americans, but then when you have white people trying to claim that they're Native Americans all the time, it ain't the same shit, okay? Because those white people that have black blood are not going to claim blackness at all. They're just not, okay? But they'll claim Native American all day. So if that tells you anything at all, I'm just saying, okay? But I need y'all to understand, for the white women and the non-black women, white women and other non-black women that follow me, please understand that if you're trying to get information about the black experience from someone that did not have a black mother, then your information is going to be off. Because black fathers in general, do not teach their kids much of anything at all. That's fathers in general. And when it comes to black men that have children with women who are not black, a lot of the times the reasons that they're doing this, and I'm not saying every time, but a lot of the time, it's because they're trying to escape their own blackness. And so what they'll do is not teach their children about their blackness and the black experience. So you've got the fact that the mother's not black and the father is trying to escape his blackness a lot of the times. And if you think I'm wrong about that, go on TikTok and just and search, put in your search bar, okay, children with blondes, and listen to those kids. Listen to their experiences. There's a huge difference, okay? So I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm telling you a fact. You cannot get an understanding of the black experience. You cannot have someone that did not have a black mother try to accept an apology on behalf of black people by saying like what just happened in here. And again, not trying to be mean, not trying to attack, but this is something that y'all need to understand. Okay? Her experience is way different from my experience. Her experience is way different from my daughter's experience. I was married to a white man. My daughter is half white, but my daughter has a black mother. Her experience is going to be different. Her understanding is going to be a lot different than a half black person with a non-black mother, because the mother is the first teacher. And if the mother doesn't understand the experience, she can't teach it. That's all I'm saying. So you can't... Y'all get what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's all I got on that. But I talk about this, like, I don't talk about this stuff all the time, but like when the stuff comes up, because there's a lot of stuff, we're in it together. But if you don't understand me, if you don't understand the stuff that happens in the live, I don't want anybody to be lost. Ever. Okay? So that means we got to talk about some of that stuff that we typically don't. Okay? Okay, Mama Goonie, were you going to say something else? Was it?
Well, yeah. Okay. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I am a black woman. If there is a bunch of check boxes that I have to check whenever I put out an application, I put down black. So it's not your right to tell me that I'm not black because my mother isn't black.
I didn't say that.
And two, if it was back in the 40s or 50s, I would be banned. If it was back in the 40s or 50s, I would be banned from the fountains and bathrooms, just a black person.
I didn't say that you weren't black. I'm saying that you don't understand. Like, you didn't understand to correct my body, my choice.
Let me talk.
We're not talking
I
because...
love you and I love you. You don't have to have me.
Okay. Here's what I'm not about to do. Yeah, she's upset because she's wrong and she's trying to make it right when it's not. And that, I'm sorry, that is definitely a non-black lady thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying right there. Because what she's doing now is trying to, that's that colonizer mentality. Even though she's saying her mother is Native American, but that's like how people treat us when they don't like what we just said. Don't do that. Not about to do that. Not in my life. You know what I'm saying? Not in my life. What are we talking about water fountains for? I never said that she wasn't black. I'm just saying that she's, yeah. Yeah. I didn't say but okay, but seriously, and we're about to use that as an example. Do y'all understand now what I'm talking? Like, for those that may have, like, okay, you understood in theory what I was talking about. Do y'all now fully understand what I'm talking about? Do y'all get it? Okay. And she's talking about, I'm the one not listening. No, I heard you. I heard you. I heard it all. Yeah, bye. I don't care. I heard it all. We all heard it. And then we all heard the weird accusation no, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, no groceries. Because nobody said what you said. Now you're making shit up. All right, please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Because calling somebody a black brother is weird as fuck. But the only reason she doesn't know is because her black father didn't teach her that. And her Native American mother didn't know that was wrong. That's what I'm saying. Hey, V, what's going on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Please don't listen to somebody's corrected shit when they're claiming they're black, but if they didn't have a black mother, don't listen to them. I'm sorry, because they don't know. They don't actually know. It just is what it is. Because typically the father is running away from his blackness. Yeah, she was upset. Yeah. Father's running away from his damn blackness, so he ain't gonna teach the kid about being black. And the mother doesn't know anything because she's not black. So I couldn't believe it. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna call because you're shut the fuck up. No. That's not how that works. Yeah, also reinforces the one drop rule. Right. Like, what the hell? Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, we never say black. We sure don't. We do not. We don't do that. Is oh god, and it's okay, but that's funny. Like, yeah, that's that was weird. Black culture is not just a color. Yup. You have a black dad running from his culture, it's a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I get saying we're all siblings of Christ, but brother, yeah, it's Yeah, you're Native American and you get what I mean. Yeah. So it's like, come on now. But y'all, not too much on my body, my choice. She didn't know. And that's okay. Hell, I had a CO. And this was like 2016 or 2017. And this guy was coming to me. He was coming to me because he heard another officer say the N-word. This was a white kid. And he was reporting this to me because I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why he was reporting it to me because I wasn't in charge of officers like that. I guess because I'm the Fusion Center. I don't know why he did. Anyway, but he was telling me. He was like, yeah, hey, this guy said the N-word and I really didn't appreciate how he was talking about colored people. And I was like, you didn't appreciate how he was talking about who? And he was like, yeah, colored people. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, don't say that. I was like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't. And he was like, wait, what did I say? And I was like, you don't call black people colored people. That's been out. Like, that's offensive. And he was like, it is? And this guy was like 19, okay? Or 20. And he was like, that's what he was taught. He thought that was correct. And this was like 2016 or 2017. So, y'all, like, just, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, you know, gets taught stuff at the same. Not everybody has seen a black person. or been around black. We just don't know. So don't, not too much on her. But I mean, all the smoke for that other lady. All the smoke for her, because that was just silly. Okay. All the smoke for what was her, Mama Goonie. Yeah, you put whatever on her, because that shit was just silly. Oh, y'all actually want to role play today? No way. No way. All right, I guess we can. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so. Oh wait, real quick. Thank you so much to, let's see, Melissa, Miss Kitty, Ray, Carolina Queen, Freedom, Ramona, Georgia Peach, Medusa, Sabrina, Melanie, Livy, Faye, Momo, Odatismo. I'm sorry. Dreamin'. Let's see. Thana Domina. I'm sorry. User 739. Dance. Soul. Nicole. And Mama Goonie. Mama Goonie, thank you so much for your contribution, even though you did come back and act a fool. I still can't get over that. Like, what the heck? That was crazy. But no, like, perfect example of like, yeah, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right. So I guess we're role playing. I'm going to drop everybody down. Thank y'all so much for sharing your experiences and coming up to talk. I appreciate y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'll do it like this. Okay, so what would we be role playing today? I guess loser dudes that are trying to get ladies for free. Oh, Isha, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I am a veteran. Stop. Y'all, be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Again, yeah, there are still people out there that don't know, and their experience around other people is limited. Okay? And here's the thing too, y'all be nice, because like when I corrected her, was she an asshole? Absolutely not. She took the correction, she understood, and we're good, right? So y'all, like, don't keep on. Okay, leave her alone. Okay. Glazed honey buns, those things taste like Play-Doh. All right. Yeah, you just hate when they get defensive. Yeah, when people get defensive about stuff, yeah. But no, she took correction, She sat there and listened, and I think she understands now. It's all good. Where's Miso? I don't know, because I saw she made a comment just a little bit ago. Please like the live. Please share the live. And if you can contribute to the live goal, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to get your daily heart me and please subscribe. Let's see. Ooh, we're at 5,000 diamonds. I don't think I'm going to make it to 9. Lurkin. Miso, you silly. Your mother ruined honey buns for you. Your wife's pamper Faye. Oh, day. I was like, I don't think she's role playing, but I don't know. Who wants to come up? Yeah, who wants to come up? We'll do, oh, she always bought them. Ooh. Yeah, those things are kind of sweet and, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you so much, bestie. Uh-huh. Yeah, does anybody want to role play? Let's see. The scenario today would be like dudes trying to get women for cheap. A dude's reasoning for getting a woman for cheap. How's that? Actually, no, I think I have official ones. Hold on. What do I have written down for this? I'll pick one. What did I? Oh, yeah. The guy saying he doesn't date gold diggers. Are you playing the dude? Yeah. We're always playing the dude. A man that doesn't date gold diggers. Okay? That's a fun one. That's what you guys can role play as. He doesn't date gold diggers. Do I have any volunteers to play one of these guys? To play that guy like Sausage up here that was here earlier talking about the OnlyFans ladies that were devalued and going through mental health crises. Oh my goodness. Lore says he doesn't. Oh my God. Yeah, that guy was a creep. Plus he was like eating. I almost flushed him for eating. I can't listen to like certain sounds. But it wasn't like too bad. Plus it sounded like he was going to stop. But at the same time, I was like, why are you? Anyway. Oh my God. Do I have any volunteers? Y'all did the live goal. Oh, there's Miso. Hey, Miso.
Hey.
How's your wife doing?
That's good. We've been laying in bed watching SVU, and then we watched a couple episodes of Ghosts. And
Oh.
been lurking in the background.
Wait, Ghosts?
Yeah. The show about it's the two people that own the bed and breakfast and
Okay.
restaurant, and they have all those ghosts in the house.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
watched it? Like, you've seen it?
I've seen the old UK version.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, I haven't seen the American one.
It's good.
The UK one, the UK one was crazy.
I think I knew there was a UK one, but I haven't seen it. But it's pretty funny.
I'll have to check out the American one because I don't know what it is, but I still feel like we do some of that stuff better. Even today.
There's been some episodes like that, like way back in the day. I used to watch this show called Queer as Folk, and I didn't realize they had a UK version, but ours was way better. It was less cringy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apparently, I realized a couple years ago that Power Rangers, I don't know if you watched Power Rangers growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You might have been older than me or younger. I don't know how old you are. Maybe. I don't know if you watched it or not. But
I'm old,
I
but
realized a few years ago, all those fight sequences, not when you're like, seeing the kids, obviously, like, but when you're actually seeing the fight sequences,
Mhm.
it's like from a Japanese television show. So they just dubbed that over. It's not even like, they make it here for the episode. It was cropped from like a Japanese, like in like collaboration. So all the fight sequences and stuff and all that had nothing to do with us, which makes a lot of sense now because when you listen to Rita Repulsa talk over there on the moon, her voice never matched up to what she said. Anyways.
All the stuff you don't catch when you're a child.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That and I watched it, like when it came on a streaming service, this was like 2 years ago. I was like, this is so nostalgic. I'm going to watch this. I just sat there and I was just like, ew. I question why the Putty Patrollers would wait their turn to get smacked around by the Power Rangers. How did I not realize that Goldar was a pile of crap henchman that had no business working past the first week? He should have been fired. And then the guy that would crank out all the monsters that he made, and all the monsters were like crap. They never beat the Power Rangers. Like, fire him too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's wild.
So, I was beckoned. There's nobody else requested?
Yeah, what's going on? Nobody else what? Y'all requested Miso and nobody else is coming. Isha, get up here. You're the one that was asking for Miso. I think. Were you?
She was saying, where was I at?
That's what I thought. Like, get up here. Y'all, I'm hungry. Come on. The kids are home from school and it's loud.
I got time to do one. We're getting ready to get dressed and go shopping before we get the kids.
I know. Like, come on, y'all. Did y'all want to do one?
You don't got to commit to a championship with me. Just one go round.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody come out.
Oh, my God. Y'all are making this difficult for me to ask y'all for money if this is how y'all are going to behave. Nobody's coming up. She said her kids came home from school. I'm like, damn it, I'm going to have to, like, seriously, I might have to stop doing role plays. Because nobody comes up anymore.
Oh, Miranda, you come up then. Come on.
I'm going to have to start,
Here, Jordan's coming up.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I'm about to have to start doing something else because y'all over here waiting for role plays and I'm asking you for money. It's like, I can't. I feel like this is a bad show now.
I didn't want to do it, y'all. I'm nervous, but
no, it'll all time once you get started. Your inner anger will just pull it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's. Okay, so wait. How do we want to do this right now? So actually, how about this? I need one person to play the man who hates gold diggers, and I want the other person to play the woman who's calling them out. Like, you don't want to date women that know their worth? That's your fucking problem.
Georgia, I'll let you choose. So whichever one you're more comfortable with. Or
I already had something in my head as me being the dude not wanting to date gold diggers, so I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good.
Oh wait, who's doing what?
She's gonna be the woman that doesn't like gold diggers.
Okay.
Oh, you're the man. You're the man that doesn't like gold diggers, and I'm gonna be the woman that puts him in his place.
Okay. So here's how we're going to do this one. We're going to do it guest showdown, but I'm going to change the timing. I'm going to change it to 3 minutes for this. Okay. And whoever...
Talk to each other.
Yes, so you guys will be able to talk at the same time for 3 minutes instead of the normal 2 minutes. And whoever gets the most likes, follows, and gifts wins the round. Okay? Does that make sense to both of you?
You have a private account if you want to unprivate it, if you do, for just now. But because I heard before and somebody said they couldn't follow somebody because it was private and it didn't count.
Oh.
I don't mine's not private. Oh, thanks.
Okay.
That's what I heard. If that's not true, somebody correct me, but I thought somebody said they couldn't.
Well, I mean, yeah, like you can't, if, it'll put a request in, so then, like, it might not count. But yeah, I mean, that's not something we got to worry about all the time. All right. But y'all are ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 minutes, y'all, and you can both talk at the same time. And wait for the start. Wait for the start.
Hey, baby, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just calling to see how you doing.
I'm doing good. Just trying to figure out, got bills due this week. I'm just trying to figure out my finances, not a big deal.
Oh, okay. Sounds like you got it in.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I'm independent. I mean, I'm not, there's nothing wrong with a man providing, but,
Yeah, but listen, I'm not with all that. Then you're going to expect it. You should be able to get it on your own, right?
And I can get it on my own.
You can get it on my own.
Did I ask you for anything?
Oh, I know this is going. You just asked me to get your nails done just last week.
Well,
your hair done too.
Because you want me to look that way. Anytime I try to braid my hair down and just wear some joggers, you get mad.
Right, because that's not what I want, but you should be able to do that for yourself.
What if I don't want to? It takes a lot of effort and energy.
Well, you gotta ask your pappy. Because I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not the one.
My pappy. My pappy's not asking me to do that. If you want me to look a certain way, you need to pay for it.
Listen, but I don't date gold diggers. I've told you that. And listen, I just don't know. You're going to have to be able to pay for your nails and your hair. Ask somebody else. I'm not doing it. You just want me for my money.
You want me for me.
I make $80,000 a year, and
I make $120. If I don't want to do my nails and my hair, I don't have to, but you're the one asking for it. Do you want me for me, or do you want me for what I can do with your dick? I mean, that seems like that's...
listen, we can do that right now. Come on.
No,
that's free.
Not what you call me a gold digger, and I asked for you for a damn dollar other than what you expect out of me.
Okay, well, let's go half then. I'll pay for half your nails. You get half your nails done, half your hair done, then we can go there.
But I already told you sometimes I don't want to get it done, and you get mad. Why should I have to come up out of my purse to pay for half of what you want so your wee-wee gets hard? Why?
Because I bought your dinner like last week.
And
I spent $30 at Chili's.
You asked
on a
me
drink. You got the drink. You got the fancy drink with the umbrella in it. Come on now.
God. You asked me if I wanted it.
I got bills too. I got kids too.
So do I. You make $80K a year and you've got all of that tied up in a 38% interest on a 2004 car. You don't got no money.
And that's why I'm trying not to give it to you. You keep asking me for this stuff. I told you.
I told you.
As soon as I start making a little bit of coin, you start seeing some cash. Now I gotta do your lashes, your hair, your nails.
What don't you get from this? How am I a gold digger when you ain't got no gold to dig? My God. I'm just gonna, we can just be done with this because I can go get a man right now.
That's fine. I can call somebody right now. And I can pay her. And I can spend the money on her. And guess what? Then I control the whole thing.
And
I got to get her nails and hair done. It's already did.
You done told on yourself. You want somebody that's wanting to be up underneath your feet, being male-centered, looking good just so you can get off. You've never even made me come before. Why do I do this?
That's a damn lie. You know this dick good, girl. You keep coming back for it.
You ain't never
play like that.
You never heard of Kegel? You can fake it. It's called a Kegel.
You know that's a lie, girl. This big the best.
3 minutes is the best. Oh my god. With all that gold you got there, 3 minutes.
Oh my god. I don't know who just came out of me.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Georgia Peach won.
You did amazing.
Georgia Peach got 126 points. Miso got 64 points.
My heart is pounding, y'all.
Y'all.
You enjoyed it though, right? Like all the anger
that was
came
fun.
out.
That was fun. I'm so glad no one's home because they would I don't know what the hell was just happening.
Stuff, all that political stuff you do, all these comments men make, it all channels out. You don't think.
Listen, I didn't see a single comment. I wasn't paying attention to none of that.
So I meant, like,
Thank you, everybody.
When you're going through TikToks and stuff, and you see all this nasty stuff that they talk about. They got nothing to give.
Oh my God.
I know that's right. I was trying not to laugh when I said I make $80,000 a year. Talk about. Next, I wanted to say we can talk about a prenup. I wish I would have said that. Oh, I couldn't. I would have been laughing too much.
Oh my goodness. Yes, ladies, you did a great job. Georgia Peach, please come back and do some more.
Okay, I will. Now that I've got one down, my anxiety's better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I'm glad. Because, yeah, I'm like, seriously, here's what's happening. Like, because I got to be honest with y'all. Okay? I have to ask y'all for more money. My creative manager came in last night, evaluated me, and was like, you know what? It is good that you are telling them to give you more money. I'm like, lady, do you understand how uncomfortable this is? I am coming up with new hold on. I can't see myself. Hold on a second. I can barely see myself. I am coming up with new games, y'all. I have come up with new games. Okay? I've come up with some stuff that's just ridiculous. I've played them out. They're going to work so wonderfully. But I do need more people to come up out of their shells and just try. I don't want people to be embarrassed. I want people to have fun. But I'm trying to make a live stream for y'all that is worth what my creative manager is asking me to ask you for. That's what I've been working on. That's what's got me so stressed out for like the last few days / the past week. Like I've been super stressed because I don't want to just give y'all the same stuff. I already have stuff in the works. I have stuff ordered. Props, new prop. Y'all know how I love a good prop. I've got more stuff coming, okay, to make it worth the 18,000 diamonds because it's that serious. But these games, the thing about the games is they rely on volunteers. And I just realized how Hunger Gamesy that sounds. Not like that. It's not tributes and nobody's going to live. You'll live, darn it. You'll survive. And hopefully you'll have fun. But I need more people to volunteer. And also, like, if I could get more people to share the live out, because the more people that I have coming into the live, the more chances I'll have of people that'll want to volunteer. Okay? So I need your guys' help. I need your help to get more folks.
To that, like, I realized that I was sharing out to the same people for the longest time because it was just in that strip. It doesn't help to share it to the same people who are already following you. So if you like somebody's, when they're talking on the panel, or if you like what they talk about in the comments, just click on their name and follow them. That way, it doesn't hurt you. Like, some people don't like to have a huge following list compared to their followers. Like me, I used to have an issue with that, but then I realized it better helps Lavender when I go follow all these people because I realized I was doing the same shares to the same people who were already following, and that doesn't help her. So nobody's saying you have to interact with these people's profiles and go follow them around wherever they're at in their lives and stuff, but just a simple follow and changing up that list of people when you click down there and you're so quick to do the first 10 people, all these new people, it'll help.
That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. Because, she's telling...
I realized it wasn't helping. Like, everybody that I was following to was already following you.
Yeah. That's 100% true. Because that's what my manager was talking about. But you're right. Like, when you go to power share, it's going to people that you already know. Now, I know there's a repost option. There is a repost option, but there's people, like, I don't know how many people know that that's a new thing about the repost. Oh, who did that? Sagittarius just reposted. Ray just reposted. Okay, yeah. All right. So maybe that, yeah, because... Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Because I have to figure out...
Like the last, handful of people that's been commenting, so if y'all get followers from me, it's because I went through. Of course, don't follow these weirdos that just want to come in here and act a fool, but if people are enjoying the content, and they may have come by Lavender's Live the first time today, I don't know if there's anybody here, this is the first time you've seen her, so, it doesn't necessarily immediately put Lavender on your FYP just because you watched her once, but if you go and follow people that are in her live, that will help the algorithm get her back too, because you're following people that watch her as well. So we all know it's easy to watch somebody one time and then never see them again. But having those followers that follow too helps you put back in the algorithm on your FYP.
That actually makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah. Because I'm like, okay. Because my big fear, and this is what I was talking about last night, my big fear is that I make something like a game. Like, okay, like how we've changed up how we're doing the role plays. We used to have volunteers for the role plays all the time. Like, all the time. And now, recently, like, there's nobody that wants to get up and role play. And it's hard to get them. And I'm sitting there begging for people to come up. I need more people that aren't worried about the role plays to make it successful. Because then what happens is, while I'm begging for people to come up, the viewership drops. And it's like, oh God, like that's scary. Like, it's bad. And then nobody comes up and it's like, no.
Yeah, and then you have people that don't know you well enough that are just in it for the first time, like I said, and they see that your people aren't engaging with you, so they automatically think, like, oh, maybe this content's not as good as I thought it was, and then they swipe away.
Yes. That's why I feel the viewership is going. Like, that's exactly that's what I think it is. And so it's like, okay, so while I'm trying to figure out more stuff to make the content more engaging, where I don't have to depend on people to volunteer, that's the thing that I'm working on. That's what I'm working on right now. But that's hard. Like, I've been sitting here trying to figure it out. I've had one good idea. And actually, the good idea, I'm not even sure if it's a good idea. It's a good idea in my head, but the way I think isn't how everybody else thinks. I am a weirdo. So I don't know. Like, it might not even work. And I might actually, this will probably be like one of those things where I just spent some money on something and it doesn't work. And then I've just got this thing in my house, this stupid thing in my house for no reason, because it flopped. And I'm actually, like, I am so scared. But I think I'm going to go out on a limb and make this purchase anyway. What's the idea? I'm not going to freaking tell you, Ray. It's going to be a surprise. You'd have to come here and see it. But it's something that I've been thinking about for like the past month. Like, trying to figure out, am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? I don't know. Yeah, and I wrote, yeah, and actually I have to figure out how to, there's stuff that I got to even figure out how to do, before I present this to you, because I want to make sure that when I present it to y'all, it's going to be right, and it's going to be worth what I'm asking you to give. Yeah. But then I'm also afraid that it's going to flop. Like, you guys are going to think that I'm stupid, and then I'm going to lose, like, all my followers. Because you guys are going to be like, she's a freaking weirdo. Why do we follow her again? Oh my fucking God. She's a head case. She might need medicine. She might need medication, and she has ruined everything about my day. Like, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, I'm serious. Like, when I think about new stuff that I would like to do, like, oh my God, y'all don't understand, like, the amount of time I'm in my own head. it took me forever to even start doing anything like this because I was in my own head. Cynthia said you'll support it either way. Oh my God. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. But yeah, I am cooking up a few things. Oh, okay, good, Miso. Have a good time. I'm cooking up a few things. A few silly things, and I'm hoping y'all like it, because like for real, like, okay, because here's the thing, here's the goal. Okay, so while I'm keeping the new games in my back pocket, okay, I'm keeping the new games in my back pocket, and I'll probably be tweaking those some more before I present them to you. But I'm hoping that this new thing, this idea that I have, is going to bring in, you know, it's tough to work through the cringe. Do it afraid. I'll be doing this afraid. I will. Oh my God, you guys are going to think I'm a freaking loser. But I am going to go ahead and start this other project that I've had this idea about, that I've been like, am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then, but it's going to be a while before it's ready to present. And in the meantime, I'm going to have to figure out other ways, because yeah, like I've got a goal. I've got a diamond goal that my manager is, she believes that I can reach it, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to try though. I'm going to try my darndest. I wish I had incorporated this idea, but I thought y'all would think it was stupid. I really did think that, and you guys might think it's stupid. And I kind of halfway think it's stupid. But I feel like it's going to be one of those things that you might not be able to look away from. And so I think I'm just going to go for it. With the tapeworm. Yeah, but that's just me talking. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different. Because this will be a whole presentation. This is about to be a presentation. Like, you don't understand. Y'all, I'm nervous. But I'm gonna put it together. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop being a baby, and I'm going to put this together so I can present it to you. And hopefully that will attract new followers, like new people coming in. And then once I get my crowd back, once I get built back up to where I'm at least sustaining, when I could at least sustain like 200 viewers at a minimum, when I get back there, then I think we'll try running those games. Those new games that I'm really, really like. I want to be able to run those games today. I feel like you would love them. But again, if I'm having to beg people to come up, like that kills the viewership, and I can't. I need people to like come up like bam, 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 bam. I need people fighting each other to get up, to do the role play, to do the game. So we'll get there. We'll get back there eventually. But in the meantime, while I'm trying to get that done, I do have something else brewing that will hopefully attract more people. And maybe, who knows, maybe for my diehards that come here every day, if you see me do this very cringy thing, if y'all see me do this very cringy thing, maybe you'll want to volunteer. Maybe you'll want to put me out of my freaking misery and volunteer for the role plays, because I have shown you that I am ready to embarrass myself for your benefit. That I will embarrass myself for your benefit. And then maybe you'll say, you know what? We love Lavender. She obviously loves us because she's doing this knowing good and well that we're gonna talk shit about her. Because look at how stupid she looks. But we love her anyway. Let me go ahead and volunteer for that thing. So that's my goal. If I make a fool out of myself for your benefit, then maybe you'll feel sorry for me and come up and do the role plays without me having to beg for volunteers. So I'm working on this thing, y'all. I am working on this thing. And I swear it's gonna be so fucking stupid. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. It's so stupid I cringe. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I care about you. Because I care about you. Bella, you said you'll eventually gain... Maybe when you see this stupid thing that I'm about to do for you. Maybe when you see this cringy ass thing that I am going to do for you, then maybe you'll be brave too. So yes, I've got some stuff in the works. I have some stuff in the works. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. And I haven't, like, I'm not even telling you guys what the idea is, and I'm already like, oh God. Oh my God. There's the thing. There's the thing. It's on my shopping list. All right, y'all. Yeah, that's right, Momo. That's the spirit. We can do it together, ladies. Right? Oh, Bella says if Momo goes up, I'll go up. Lord. But yeah, I have to give y'all something worth what I'm asking you for. And I really do appreciate everything that y'all do, because the support that you give me helps me be able to stay here and do this live for you. Okay? Because it wasn't your contribution, I would not be able to sit here and do this. Okay? I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to be doing something else. But this allows me to stay in the home. Okay? This allows me to stay at the house and be here to support my daughter. And to, like, whatever her doctor's appointments are and all that stuff for her thing. Like, that, it allows me to be here for my kids. Okay? So I really do appreciate y'all for all the support you give me. And yeah. But I'm working really hard. Let's see. You'll just go up. You need to see how it goes first. Oh yeah. They're easy. They're easy. Here's what, let me turn this timer thing off. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a topic tonight that has some really good role plays. Some fun ones, some silly ones where you could just like do whatever. And, yeah. So if you want to come back at 7 p.m. Eastern, that's when I'll be on again. But yeah, let me get on out of here. Thank you so much for the 164,000 likes. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the shares, the power shares, and the repost. 7 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I really do appreciate that. Again, every coin y'all put in here helps carry the live so that I can keep giving this content. Because if y'all didn't contribute, I would not be able to sit here and do this for you. Okay? So thank you so much. I really do appreciate y'all. And yeah, thank you for everybody that came up and shared your experiences. Okay? Because I know that's not easy. Although I know it's not. It can be weird. So thank you for that. And have a good afternoon. And I will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye.